That's
know
a
one of
good
those
one.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can
would've-
shove glizzies in.
Oh, that is the start.
What's up, future gang members?
Future, what are we starting a gang now, huh?
Yeah,
Triple three gang.
Hell yeah, triple.
Triple three gang.
What up?
TTT. Oh wait, TTPGG.
Gangy.
Triple
Gangy
three
sounds like a
podcast.
virus, bro.
Gang, gang.
What up, gangy?
Nah, I'm out. I'm out.
It's like gangrene.
Gangy.
11-11, make a wish. Gangy.
Easy. Well, welcome back. Another episode 25. This is us right here.
We gotta stop numbering.
I know.
'cause, yeah. I was like, you know what was so funny? I was watching that other one, was it a few weeks ago?
23.
23. And you're like, it's 22. And Joe's like, you know what would be so funny if this was 23 and it was 23.
Yeah.
I had a feeling it wasn't. I'm like, you sure?
It's Australia Day one. That was 22.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Oh,
guy.
well.
Too many drinks that day.
It's
Huh?
just welcome back to Triple Three.
Never.
Yeah, very true.
It's just another time you're going to spend with us, having a few banter, having a bit of laughs.
I'm not keen for today's episode. I'm not. I'm just not.
Well, okay. We got a challenge coming up later, but you're going to have to stay tuned.
I'm out.
Absolutely. You better stay tuned.
All right.
Don't skip.
But
Everyone just slides.
you know what
forward
time
on the
it
bar.
is?
Yeah, hit us.
We're going to start you off with that. I was today years old when I found out. And this one, Gym Bros,
Is it
gets your
making-
pen and pads
Hey,
out.
hey. Wait,
Whoa,
hold up.
whoa, Gym Bros.
What does that say? Gym Bros.
Jim Roos.
Gym Bros and Gym Babes, get your pen and paper out because this one's for you lot. Okay?
If you work your bum.
So, there is a secret exercise. Well, it's not so secret. That can boost HGH, human growth hormone, by up to 700 to 2,000%.
What's human growth hormone?
It's basically.
Basically, so like testosterone
Yeah.
and estrogen, things like that, right?
It's like a steroid kind of.
Yeah.
In the medical world.
But HGH, everyone has human growth
we
hormone.
produce it.
Yeah, everyone produces HGH.
So what's
Everyone.
the exercise?
Males, females. And I'm going to say that again. 700 to 2,000%
That is a lot.
increase. Yes, it has been scientifically proven, and there are
What is it?
research, peer-reviewed papers on that.
What is it?
Any guesses?
Mate, just get to the bloody
Any
point.
guesses? Any guesses?
I'm going to say...
Hip thrusts.
Yeah. Nah.
Those oblique freaking.
I was going to
those
say...
annoying
these
ones. that
ones.
Kill.
No.
I'm going to say shoulder press or something to do with shoulders.
Any guesses?
Am I right? Am I
Is
close?
it like squats? Like something like a compound movement?
Sprinting.
I'm out.
What?
Sprinting
You lost
has
me.
been proven to increase human growth
Why?
hormone by
How?
700 to 2,000% per case. And here is how you do that and
Per
how
case.
they do the study. Yeah, it's each case
You
is different.
sprint
Each
50
person-
meters.
Each person is different, okay? So this is how they do it. You have to sprint for 30 seconds, have a 90 seconds rest, do that 8 times. If you do that daily, it has been proven they did month-long studies over a certain amount of cases, and yeah, it's been, isn't that crazy?
It's like high intensity
So,
interval training,
yes.
kind of.
Guess
Yeah.
what? I'm not going to be doing it.
You can't. You'll snap.
Shut up. I'm not going to fucking snap.
You might.
Isn't that crazy? What would he snap?
Because apparently I'm skinny and I'm a fucking got skinny legs. And
Hey.
Look at these
All I
quads,
said is
huh?
good snap.
Look at these. Oh, yeah. Look at oh.
Yeah, they're mint.
Yeah, thanks, bro. At least,
This might catch a breeze.
mate, I'm on the side.
Hey. Anyone
Oh,
who's
shit.
in the gym is a gym bro.
That's yeah, mate.
Kidding.
Fuck you.
Mate.
I'm even on the cycling gang now to get my calves bigger.
Everyone
Yeah, you're a
tries.
full cycler now.
Yeah.
Lycra it up.
Watch my.
Not all of us
You should have
don't
seen
go natty.
what this guy out here. Just
Anyway.
one trend cycle. No, I'm joking.
No, thank
What?
you.
Trend.
Hell nah. I'm gonna die.
Something
Get
in
off the
way.
trend, get on the treadmill and start sprinting.
Yes.
That is free HGH.
Yep.
Free H.
Boost ya.
That's crazy.
You know a funny fact that I reckon everyone doesn't know this or would think the opposite. Did you know women have more testosterone than estrogen in their body?
No, I didn't.
Bet you didn't.
I'm still I didn't really pay much attention in like human body, whatever it was called.
Just everyone's general understanding is that women have more estrogen. Would I be correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is completely wrong. Women actually have more testosterone in their body than estrogen. It's just our levels are much higher, and there's also other chemicals in your body. But yeah.
Oh, so their testosterone outweighs their estrogen levels,
Yes.
but ours are like
Ours are different.
Yeah.
Yes. We still men also still have estrogen in our bodies.
yeah.
As well. But like most people didn't know that.
Yeah.
Boom.
I knew that.
Get scienced.
Yeah.
Get science. Get fact.
Fucking Bill Nye over here. Bill
facted.
Nye, the science guy.
It's Dill
Nye, the science guy.
It's DC, the science.
Nah,
geek.
shut up. You ruined
No,
it.
anyway.
Not again.
Oh my god! You know what reminded me of the funniest story? While we were, while I was cooking,
Bro, yeah, I'm just sorry. It's so funny because every
Yeah, I
time
bet it is.
but it's every time Eddie like, so funny, funniest story. I love it. It's like, oh, funniest story. Oh, funniest thing.
Mate, they're all the funniest stories.
So good, so good. Oh, dude, look at your lip.
Put the tongue out. You did the tongue out trick.
You did it.
Oh, did you just pick up on the thing?
Yeah,
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh
You almost
no!
touched the bottom of the cup then.
It's not that long. Maybe it is. Ladies, find out. You'd have to watch me drink.
Moving on.
So I was getting at.
Just play basketball with you at night.
Wait,
What?
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 Pause.
Resume.
You said you wanted to know how big it was. I said you're just going to play basketball with you at night.
Oh, outside joke.
Yep, outside joke.
Joke.
Right.
Chris. That's right.
So what's that?
Anyway.
What's that funny story?
Funniest story. Back to my funniest story. All right. When I was like making a cook up in the kitchen for our challenge later, stay tuned to find out. That's all I'll say. You're going to want to see it. It's a bit straight. Okay. I mean, anyway. How can I be homophobic?
I'm gay.
My friend is gay. Nah, kidding. Anyway, back to my funniest story. So when I was doing a cook up earlier, all right, it's actually kind of going to give it away. I'm pretty upset. Anyway, it reminded me of like a story when I was in grade 7. Okay, so you just get into high school, and you know how like you start like when you just get into high school, you start doing like other subjects that aren't just like science, maths, English,
Like home economics.
yeah, like things like that. Yeah. Home ec and like. What was the other
IT
one?
or
Sewing.
whatever.
What was the sewing one?
That was part of home ec.
No, it was called something else.
No, we had home ec and like cooking and sewing.
Oh, so I had home ec, but then I had like another one that was
right.
also sewing. I had like a pillow or something. Shit.
Pillows. Yeah, I think I did that.
Pillow. I used to call a pillow a pilpo when I was younger. Pilpo. Give me my pilpo.
Things you thought were different when you were younger.
Should've
That wasn't
said
mentioned.
Pilpo. Yeah, but that's just like things like you called when you were a baby.
Very close to something else.
What? Pilpo.
Yeah.
I don't. Pilpo.
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 Come
Pill
on.
pouch. Come on.
Pilpo.
No.
I know, but come on, we're moving on.
What is it?
Anyway, so I did like sport excellence. Keep the camera on me. All right, I did sport excellence.
Yeah.
All right, and I also continued that like all through high school. But my first year like of sport excellence in grade 7, like you're in grade 7, so everyone thinks they're like top shit, and like you know what I mean.
Fuck no,
Yeah.
I didn't. I thought I was scared when I was in grade 7.
No, I know. I was a little chub nugget, but anyway.
Chubbiana.
Yeah, but like everyone's like into sports, and they're all trying to like impress their mates and
yeah.
like impress their class, and that, you know what I mean?
girls.
And yeah, so I had this crush on this chick. Actually, funny story. Anyway,
Funny
do you want to do
story.
that first? Oh, it was actually a funny story. So I had a crush on this chick in grade 7, all right? And I actually like asked her out, and she like wasn't interested. And she's like, "No, I'm not
Broke your
interested."
heart.
It actually made me a bit upset. And then
You got
she
big.
actually hit me up last year. Lol.
Oh.
And I said, "Not interested. I'm up now."
I'm up now.
Oh, yeah, good man. That's it.
Oh, it was funny.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Anyway, that was funny. I also remember, oh my gosh, saddest story.
All right, we're going from the
should we put a
funniest
pin? No, we'll
story.
put a pin in that one. Put in the pin in the saddest story. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Back to my funny
Stick to
story.
one,
So
let's
yeah,
go.
I know. Okay, you're impressing the class, and I had to like do like she had like put like a step on the front of the class, like a seat, and you had to step up and down on the seat for like ages and watch your heart rate. And this chick that I actually liked, the same chick that rejected me, did it as well, like as a chick, and they watched our heart rates. I remember like mine was like my resting heart rate was like a little bit lower, and then my other one was like my top heart rate was like a little bit lower.
I know
And
where
they
this
did
is
at the same
going.
time, and I was like, I'm the king. the double champ does. Anyway, that's what I felt like.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was funny as. But we had this assignment. All right. After that, and we learned about like health and nutrition kind of thing, and we had to make. Everyone had to make a rap. Okay, so you had a partner.
Like food wrap?
Yeah, food rap.
Oh.
Okay, everyone had like a partner in the class, and I had one of my mates.
You have to make a rap. It's like, Miss Granger, you're a stranger.
Oh my
You're in
gosh!
danger.
No, I kid you not. I swear on my life, I actually did a rap for a class once for English. We had to like write a poem, and you could rap it. And me and this guy in because I used to do like special learning.
Ed.
Hey, I did. All right. Basically, I'll tell you the short story.
So
when you first come to the school, like, because I moved from Emmanuel over to the other school.
Yeah.
And when I first come in, you had to do like a test. And I remember I already knew people at the school, and the test was to see like what your English capable skills were, pretty much,
Yeah.
what level you were at. And if you failed the test, you didn't have to do Japanese. That's all I got told. So I flunked the test, and I didn't do Japanese. But I didn't get told I had to do learning support instead. So, mate, I was in learning.
There was an LDC kid.
I was in learning support from grade 8, 9. Okay,
That's
but I
sick.
never had to do Japanese.
That'd be way better.
Gangster.
Anyway.
Mate, I think...
Yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna
basically
lie.
they had an Xbox in there. So me and this other dude just played like Xbox, and
Zombies.
then you could just work on like other assignments while you're in there. It was
So
it
okay.
was
Mate,
funny,
I think
yeah.
I got put in learning support for like a term.
Yeah.
Because, it was like something going on, and I was like, oh, this is mint. And
Yeah.
anyway, like, we didn't, like, the teachers would just help you, eh?
Mate, this guy in our learning support class. Oh my god!
I just
so
love how
funny.
you're like, oh, you can't do Japanese, but you can get sent to learning
Well, I didn't
difficult.
know you got sent to learning support. It was just like, you don't have to do Japanese. I was like, doesn't make sense, but okay.
Oh,
So
I know
never
it,
did
yeah.
You
Japanese.
don't know English, so you're not going to learn Japanese.
Yeah, so anyway, I failed the test. So I don't know how, mate. It was so funny. But anyway, because like English was my best subject all through high school. I just get like straight A's. But anyway, it definitely flunked it. And then like I did that. One of the guys in my learning support class used to wear a Rey Mysterio.
Oh,
That is
my
unreal, bro. That is a
Because
classic.
he went to Tex-Mex and he ate the kilo burrito and he won the Rey Mysterio hat. And he's like grade 8 and he was like, yeah, he was.
That's
yeah,
sick.
He was massive. Yeah. He was a massive
Bro,
legend
that
for
is
eating that.
That's kilo burrito. Holy
Burrito Tex-Mex in grade 8.
dude.
He used
No.
to
Could you
walk around
imagine-
school in the Rey Mysterio just going,
Mate.
oh, that laugh was collapsed.
that was
Anyway, yeah.
Mate, if I saw someone walking around in a bloody Rey Mysterio mask, I'd be like, what? Oh my God. Like, that's
So
something your
funny.
school would have done.
Yeah.
Lol.
For sure.
Mate, that's
Oh,
epic.
That's
For
how I met.
sure.
That's how I met one of my exes as well. She was in my learning
She have a
learning
mask
class.
on.
Huh?
Oh,
No, she was in learning support.
John Cena
I think it was
mask.
she was like a gymnast.
Yeah.
So she like never like rarely came to school because she was like a national athlete.
Yeah.
She went to nationals.
Yeah.
And competed for Australia.
Yeah, those
in
gymnasts,
gymnastics.
like, they train like 6 days a week.
oh,
And
shit,
they
it was
only go to
nuts.
school like a few hours a day.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah.
So that's why she was in there.
Yeah, we
but
had
yeah.
someone
Anyway,
who do that.
back to my health and fitness story. Anyway, we had to make a wrap and like a food wrap, and we had got to go like bring all our ingredients in. We had to like write down our ingredients and why we chose those ingredients, and then we got to go cook it down in the kitchen and that at like the stadium or whatever. And I remember me and my mate, we brought like sausages, like we put sausages on this wrap and like cheese on the wrap. And then
Health.
like barbecue sauce
Oh.
and like mayo on the wrap.
Jesus.
And then like I think we put a bit of lettuce or spinach on the top, wrapped it up, and I gave it to her. And she's like, and she had to eat them.
I was going to say, our home
With the teacher.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
teacher
'Cause
had to try them.
we did the
That's
same
delicious,
thing.
boys.
And mate, when you think about it now, I'm like, what if like she's trusting our cooking and we're like
Mate,
grade 7?
Dead set. Oh, same thing with us. Like, we had to cook like a healthy meal, and I did like rice paper rolls, and like all the shit I put in it, I don't eat. And I was like, oh, I'm not eating this. Anyways, like, yeah, the teacher had to eat it. I'm like, there are some people in this class that I would not trust to fucking cook me my food.
Yeah.
And the teacher has full faith in you for not giving her like salmonella in that, like, everyone was cooking chicken or like,
That's rough.
and you're just like, oh my God, could you imagine biting into it and then looking at it and go, oh, that's cooked, but the bit you've got is like full raw.
It's raw.
It's fucking raw. But I was like, man, that's a rough gig.
But anyway, like we gave her that, and then the other dude that won, we got the best mark or whatever. Like just had
didn't
like
put sausages in it.
Just had like veggies, and I was like, that's crap. No one wants to eat that wrap. Anyway, but like I think about it, like I ended up getting like a C plus or something, B minus or something. She's like, oh, it tasted good, but it wasn't very healthy, and I was like, yeah, but it tasted good, yeah. And I just think back like now, I'm like, far out, you're a chubby little kid, just like cooking up sausages and putting
Your
mayo.
favorite food.
That was my favorite food.
This is
I love
healthy,
that.
miss.
I was like, I eat this all the time. What are you talking about?
It's got herb and garlic in it.
I had the gourmet flavored ones in Woolies.
These cost me $15 for fucking 7.
They're healthy, I promise.
These are the best ones.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was so funny just to think back. I was like, far out, you're a little fat kid.
Mate, I think everyone went through
Just
a
eat
fat...
the shittest thing.
Chris has a photo on his fridge of him on like in Yarashi, like going through like a wave.
Yeah.
And it's like the
What does it
fattest...
hang over the side of the fridge?
No, well, yeah, it's like it's a hangover.
He is the fridge.
It's an A3. It's an A3 piece of paper.
Mate, I remember one of my mates rocked up to my house. This is like a few years ago, so like kind of recently. I probably shouldn't tell the story. Don't worry, it's a bit mean. Now that I think about it, I'll get in trouble.
Yep. Keep it to yourself then.
It wasn't. I didn't say anything. Anyway, don't worry. Next, actually, let's go back to my sad story.
Oh, the pin's been pulled out.
Okay. So I had a crush on this other chick after I got rejected by the chick before.
I thought we just listened to Dylan's whole school
Rejection.
story, isn't it?
Mate,
Learning difficulties,
rejection.
rejection, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, look, I had a sad.
Yeah, put Rey Mysterio on the back.
I had a sad. When I was younger, I was a chub nugget. Anyway,
We all.
I turned it around. This is my comeback story.
It's my comeback story. You just grew into the fat. So did I.
Yeah,
I grew too long.
Yeah, you grew out of it.
literally. Anyway, so I had a crush on this other chick, right? This Kiwi chick. She was cool. She was such a cool chick, and I was so shy, had no confidence. And I remember telling like my mates, like, I remember like always through like primary school or even like in the like young high school, like 7, 8. And that, like, you'd tell your mates, I got a crush on this chick, or they'd ask her, who do you like?
And then it would relay back to that chick.
And then everyone would find out.
Everyone knew, and you're like, how? And you're like, get so
and then
embarrassed.
relayed back to the chick. And I remember like, pardon me, she had a best friend, and her best friend was dating my mate, who I told. So he told her, and then she told her best friend and that. And I was like, had no confidence in me whatsoever. And I remember like my mate going, do you want me to ask her out for you? And I was like,
you said yes, didn't you?
And no. He did one of those, and he went up to her, and I was like sitting out. I remember standing outside of like, so we had the grade 7 block was like 4 classrooms, right? And then in the middle of those classrooms was like all the lockers.
Yeah.
And it was all like inside still. And I remember I was standing outside of like the central massive hallway of just like lockers. And they were like halfway down the lock area. And I was standing outside looking through the windows. And he walked up to them. And they were like doing these ones. And then he said something. He said, what do you think of Dylan? Or would you date Dylan? Or something like that. I don't know exactly. And then I remember like them looking over. And I was like,
ran away.
like sweaty palms.
Oh,
and like,
no.
I was like,
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Oh, mate, literally. I had no muscle to support my body at that point.
So
then like, wait, I'm
sorry.
And then then they walk back out, and he's like, I was like, what did she say? And he's like, she said,
no.
You just go up to her. She said, why don't you just go up to her? And I was like, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that.
That's a good way to do it though. You know?
I just had no confidence, mate. And then, all right, Valentine's Day was coming up. Okay. So actually, I might have got this mixed out. This must be my first crush. And then I had a crush on the other chick.
You're
It
hopeless.
was still grade 7. Anyway, mate, your crushes fly everywhere. It's who's in your class at the moment.
True.
In those grades. Anyway, Valentine's Day was coming up. And I thought, okay, well, this was like a few days before Valentine's Day, right? And I was too like scared to buy her a rose. I was like, because like the school was selling roses, like people were going around and sell roses. And I was like, nah, I've got to do better than that.
Yeah.
So I went to Woolies and I bought like one of the big roses in like the the tubes.
$20.
Yeah, the ones in the tubes.
How bullshit
Mate,
was
I
that?
remember it was Valentine's Day. It was the afternoon, all right? I hopped on my bike. I got a backpack and I put the rose in the backpack. And it was like, I couldn't zip it up all the way. So this is a rose hanging out the top of the backpack. I hopped on my bike and I rode to her place and I rang the bell and I dropped the rose out the front. And we had a card and everything attached to it. It's like signed, like something like your Valentine, Dylan or something. And I remember I rung the bell and like no one answered. And I was like, oh, like what do I do? Like I'm freaking out. I'm like, I rung the bell again and I just like dropped the rose just inside like the little pedestrian gate kind of thing. And then I rode home and I come into school the next day. And I was like so nervous. I was like, oh, what did she think? Like that was the days of Kick. You remember Kick?
Oh, Kick Messenger. Yep.
Oh my gosh. So that was the
MSN.
days of Kick. And I didn't get a Kick message, right?
Oh, no.
I was like,
I would've kicked her.
I haven't got a Kick message. So I walked into school and like she was like looking at me and then I was like, oh, I got to go up to her. So I somehow mustered up the courage, then walked over and I was like, oh, did you get my rose? She's like, oh, thanks, but I'm all good. I don't really like you like that. And I was like, oh,
Crushed.
okay.
Give me the rose back.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I have like the exact same story, but like a bit different.
So
I
sad.
went to Woolies, bought the rose. This is like in school. Like rode to this chick's house. I think I was like seeing her at the time or whatever, like hanging out. And in the backpack, bike, rode over to her house and did the same thing. That's funny. That's
so funny, mate. I remember, like, I still remember to this day
so
riding along the road, along the street with the backpack just
That's a
hanging out the
classic,
back.
bro. That is so
It was
funny.
too long to like
Yeah,
fit
too
in
long.
there.
You know exactly the rose I'm talking about?
I think I had the
Sits
like,
in a massive,
very similar one.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
Mate,
At least you were seeing her. I wasn't even hanging out with her. I got full rejected. It was the saddest day of my life.
Mate, well, I like we used to like the same thing, but anyway, I bloody moved to this like the school I went to up here in like year 4, and then I didn't talk to any girls. Like talked to like some and whatnot, but anyways, never like asked to go out, and that was a thing. Hey, same thing, same deal. I was like shitting bricks, fucking gotta ask this girl out. Like froth, happy days. Anyways, she's like, oh, people are like, oh yeah, she likes you, does she likes you? I was like, oh, fuck, all right. You know, that's weird. I'm the new kid. Anyways, no idea what to do with girls. Same thing. I was like, yep, no, never had this happen to me. Anyways, got enough balls in me and then bloody got enough courage to ask her out. And she goes, I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
And then comes up to me before PE and goes, no, I'm good.
No, I'm
And I was
good.
like, oh, rough.
I hate you, man.
And I was
Yeah, mate.
bro.
That was probably the hardest rejection I ever had.
Mate, well,
I had two in 1 year.
I was also stoked on a bloody one that was like, one of the girls that she broke up with like her boyfriend. And then that day I was like, this is me. I like this girl. I got a crush on this girl. It was like year 6 or year 5.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to ask her out. I had my other mate in the bathroom wanting to ask her out, but he was too scared. And I had another mate that wanted to ask her out, but he was too scared. So I was like,
First one to ask her out.
so I was like, I walked up to her like at the
Sup, it's J Money.
I was like, walked up to her. I was like,
She's probably
she's
taller
at,
than
yeah,
you.
she's at the tuck shop. And I was like, do you want to go out with me? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, shh. And then I was like, cool. And then
Run away.
And then walked off. I walked
One
off.
of those one-day relationships in grade 5.
Mate, the thing
I had one
is,
of them.
she broke up with me about an hour later because the teacher found it. She goes, I have to break up. She goes, like one of her friends did it for me. She goes, like Lulu has to break up with you because like,
Lulu.
yeah. And I was
Did
like,
you get the paper note? Or
nah. This just got told by a friend, and I was like, oh, and I was devastated. I was like,
Mate, back then,
worst day of my life.
if you liked the chick, we had the tuck shop. Mate, you're a G if you had tuck shop.
Mate, people who got tuck shop were like the G's, hey.
Yeah, literally. Like that's what I'm saying. But like when you got tuck shop, all right. So the OG items. There were 2 OG items
I've
at
got
our
one as
tuck
well.
shop.
I've got
All right.
one.
I bet one of them is the same.
It
Hot
probably
dog.
is.
No, wait. Okay,
yeah.
listen. There were 2 OG items. If you had one of these 2 items, you were the best and the highest top G at the school just for that lunch.
Do we all know Venom?
And just till it's gone,
Yeah.
all right? So there was this. The chicken goujons.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say
That's not
less.
mine. That's
Yep.
not mine.
And the lol.
The lol. Oh, okay. No, we had those.
Lol.
Yes.
Okay, I've got 3.
Yep.
If
Same one as you. I got the lol.
Well, the
that was epic.
snapping.
One of them, I remember those. The Sunny Boy.
Sunny
ice cream.
Boys, yep,
The little
yep.
triangle weird things. And a chicken sweet chili wrap. Chicken cheese sweet chili wrap.
Fuck me,
Mate,
that brought
oh
back
my
a
God.
mate. Oh, so after school, if I always used to stay to school about 5:30 because mum would come pick me up from work, and like it'd be like me and a mate, like or like whoever would be like staying at school till like that time, and you'd just be chilling there, and you'd be like, all right, cool.
Straight chilling.
You go down the tuck shop, and at like 4:30, they used to like had like the
Cheap stuff. They
pie
have
or
cheap stuff, hey?
cheap stuff, or they just give it to you
Yeah.
because they can't keep it for the next day. So you just sit there and they go, "Oh, guys, do you want this chicken chili wrap?" And you're like, "Yes, I'll have that one." Like
Yeah.
you just
100
shotgun
people
it.
waiting out the front.
Oh no, there's normally like 3 or 4, eh? Like
Yeah.
and like you just
Is this
get,
primary school?
Yeah.
Nah, this is
Oh,
like
middle.
secondary school.
Middle,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
secondary.
Oh, okay. Nah,
Yeah.
my secondary school is a whole different caliber. So this is just primary school, like primary, like anywhere between like grade 2 and 6 or whatever. Like if that you had tuck shop, it was chicken goujons or a lol. And yeah, we didn't have some Sunny Boys.
Yeah.
We had like those
TNTs.
Nah, it was
We had
like the
TNTs.
one
We
the
did have
big,
them as
big
well.
snappy. You
Yeah.
snap it in the middle.
2 little weenies.
Two little
Yeah,
weenies.
two little weenies, yeah.
TNT things. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they were
Mate,
called.
Kiner
but-
and I just got them recently.
Really?
Brought back the memory.
They're so good, mate. In like the thick plastic.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And they're like red, blue, and green.
Yeah.
And when you buy one, they got to cut the top off.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
get them- yeah, like this.
Nah, you don't cut the top.
You just snap them in the middle.
Yeah, you snap in the middle.
Yeah,
Or
the
like
more,
if you
yeah.
cut the top, then you get the whole thing yourself.
Yeah.
But you snap in the middle and you always give one to a friend.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
everyone's like, "Oh, Dylan, you're my guy."
Yeah. Give me something.
And then they give them like, I thought I actually never liked you.
Mate, Nutella sandwiches were my thing. That's what I used to have at school all the time.
I was PB&J
but yeah,
in
mate,
high school.
I always had mates that wanted my Nutella sandwich.
Noot.
Noot.
Yeah. So in
Anyways.
high school, I was like, I was one PB&J sandwich and then one chicken and cheese
There you
sandwich.
go.
And I would always eat them for the first break as well. And then
Mate,
I'd just have like a muesli bar for lunch.
Mate, my lunchbox was full of shit. Hey, I loved it. It was so good. So
But
good.
my like secondary tuck shop OG item was the pesto chicken baguette.
Baguette. What the
Yes.
fuck? That's
they got
extra.
baguette.
Baguette.
Well,
yeah.
my school was
we had
pretty
like
top-notch.
Nah, well, we had a chef that ran our tuck shop.
Linguine.
Linguine or the menu.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, we had a chef that
Oh, yeah.
ran our tuck shop, and you could like work in the tuck shop as if like a apprentice, like cooker person.
Sous chef.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Mate, we're talking about chefing.
and food.
What have you chefed up for this challenge?
Well, okay, we're
God.
about to do the challenge of
Mate,
the month.
I'm looking at these things
Yeah,
and I'm like,
shh.
they look horrid.
Don't give it away yet. I actually give it away
You already
earlier.
did.
Yeah,
Jeez.
too late. Anyway, okay, the challenge of the month. We have to see,
Bro.
we have to, no homo, we have to see how many
Thanks for that.
sausages we can fit in our mouth at one time.
Like, are we like putting him in like horrors? Hold up.
You're not putting them in
Wait,
vertical.
Vertical sausage challenge.
I don't know, but you're just going to shove the whole thing
Oh,
in
you're
there?
gonna have to.
He's
You're gonna
standing over the top and he's going up vertical.
Mate, we're gonna look like
Oh.
Zoidberg after this.
So like, what?
Yeah. They're gonna be hanging out of our mouth, Dr. Zoidberg of
Yeah.
Futurama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Off drama?
Futurama.
Oh, I thought
Drama.
you said drama. I was
Nah.
like,
Total drama island.
Yeah.
Anyway,
fast as
we
fuck,
got to
boy.
see how many sausages we can fit in our mouth. The loser
Yep.
has to do the forfeit of the month, which is
getting cream pied.
Twice.
you have to get cream pie to the face. Big pie, cream pie to the
Oh, by
face.
2 people. I should clarify that.
by the other. Hey, shh. Stop mucking around.
Stop
It's
mucking around, little
serious.
boy.
This is serious. Serious. Wait, listen.
Eyes front. Eyes front. Did you ever have that one?
Eyes front.
Eyes front.
Eyes on the board.
Heads down, thumbs up. What?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
That was a
okay.
mid game.
So
Anyways.
Yeah.
double
Anyway,
Alright.
whipped cream pie, okay?
yeah. By the other two winning parties. Okay. Are you ready?
No.
Do you want me to go first?
I know Chris is
Wait,
losing.
wait. Are we gonna do it together?
No.
No, we got to go to it.
We'll just go one at a time.
Okay.
All right.
That makes it worse.
Huh? Why? Because you're
You're
watching.
going to watch your mate
We're not
shove-
sharing.
What? No, we're not
Oh!
sharing the glizzies.
Oh!
Once they end up in the bowl,
I reckon we
then-
do it all together.
No, there's not enough sausage.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon all together.
Wait, we're not sharing. I did prepare enough for each of us.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Someone's been shorted.
Someone's getting stick your.
No, I'll go first. I'll go first.
I go hard. So
Oh, no, this is gonna be a bad idea.
yeah, so Dylan's going to shove as many weenies in his mouth as he can. and hopefully.
What if he fits like all them?
Dude, well then you're grabbing him out the bucket to shove
We're
him.
gonna have to
more.
use the other end.
Yeah, that's it,
Don't
dude.
stick 'em all
You
down.
got a trick or treat bucket too.
This is gonna be gnarly as. All right, wish me luck, gang.
Wish you luck. Here we go. Trick or treat, my friend.
Trick or treat.
1 week.
This is
2
not
weenie.
okay.
Oh my god. 3 weenie.
3 glizzies.
Dude, that is
Oh no, he's already struggling.
4 weenies.
That's collapsed.
That's 5 weenies in the mouth.
Bruh, this ain't right.
Dude.
We're getting banned.
6 weenies. He's going for the 7th weenie.
I'm gonna get a mouth injury. Oh,
What's that, dude? That's 7 weenies. That's 7
Ten.
weenies.
How many? Oh,
That is big dookie.
Can I count 7?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I count.
Holy hell, that is gnarly. I couldn't stop laughing. Oh my gosh.
7.
Wait.
I'm going dead serious,
I
mate.
need
in
to
this
clear
one.
my head.
I'm going dead serious because I'm winning.
oh,
7 weenies to beat.
that's a lot,
Thanks, bro.
mate. Save some for me. How many's left?
No, there's a few left. There's a few left.
Oh, they smell so good.
Yeah, they taste unreal. Holy hell, that was gnarly. That was so difficult.
Were you chewing on them?
I'm keeping on the headphones.
I need to do some mouth exercises or something.
Mate,
Warm
I
up.
couldn't stop laughing. You guys are sitting there going, weenies! 5 weenies!
Jared's on the ween.
It's so awkward just sitting them in your mouth.
2 glizzies. Look at him. He's got a tactic here. Cheeked up.
He's stuffing them in his cheeks. I didn't even think about that.
You look like the bloody alien and predator guy.
It looked like he's done this before.
4 glizzies. Mate, you're in deep.
Whoa. I didn't have him in that far. You don't have to sit him in that far. How many is that, Glizzies?
5.
5.
Might be a problem here.
Oh.
Mate, when you got to twist it, that's
Whoa.
not good.
How awkward is it?
There's not going to be enough.
Look at him in his mouth.
What if we match? Nah.
Wait, is that 7?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's going 8. Where
Can
are you
you
going
do
to
it?
put that one? Nah, you can't go in the middle.
Oh, he's breaking it though.
What?
Broken.
If it's a broken?
Yep.
Nah, it doesn't count.
7.
7
That's
Glizzies.
enough.
7 Glizzies.
Oh. Don't chew it.
I bet they taste good. They taste good.
Bruh.
Bruv, that's not... How gay is it to just sit there, just sitting in your mouth?
Whose idea was this?
It was actually not my idea. I got recommended to do this challenge from someone. Yeah, you need to wash your fingers. It's greasy as. Oh, that is so gnarly. Chris, all the pressure's on,
First
Chris.
of all, there's only 6 here.
Well, you might have to use a secondary.
Not the top one. That was in your deep inside of you. I don't want to be involved in that. I want one that's not glitched.
Grab another
Well,
one.
there's 7. Mate, if you fit 8 in your mouth,
You win.
you're actually homophobic.
Oh, yeah. This guy.
I mean, not homophobic. I mean...
Bro, that was whack, hey? Like, you're like out here and you're trying like not to laugh and then you're shoving sausages in
Yeah,
your mouth.
it's hard when you're laughing the whole time, like I was, and you're just sitting there like...
Mate, I'm like, you have the biggest mouth out of all of us. I was like, that's easy.
Wait, me? Me? I don't. He can't eat it. He's
chewing it.
He's gumming it. It did look like he was chewing it. It fell back out.
He's on one glizz, 2 glizz.
Look at him. It's like a walrus.
Zoidberg. Blah, 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 blah.
3.
Dude, he's fucked. He's gone.
You got 3 and you look like you're already struggling.
4.
Put the
He's
bowl,
gone.
put the
bucket
what
on
is
the
it called?
ground.
The bowl down. Look at him. 5 glizzies.
Dude, you got to fit 2 more. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, he's gone. He's
No,
gone.
he's out. 5 glizzies. Oh,
I'm the least gay.
Put them all. Oh, yeah, to be fair. To be fair though, what?
Dude, the dogs are eating well tonight.
Oh, put that down over the other side. Get it away.
That is rank. I hate sausages, first of all.
Do ya?
Mate,
Yeah,
how weird did that... Oh, that's actually...
Mate,
How did you just hold it in your mouth? That was weird.
I didn't, because we actually...
Were you biting down on them?
No.
I don't actually want to give you a tactic because it sounds like I had a tactic.
I think you did. I think you practiced.
I was like thinking of the chubby bunny challenge where you like shove the marshmallows in the side. I'm like, if I
Yeah.
shove like 2 in the side, 2 in this side, then I've got like maybe like 2, 3, 4 more in this area.
Yeah. Yeah, I
that's
agree.
what I was thinking.
You needed one of those. Oh, you know what you need? You know one of those like dentist things that you put like and it pulls your gums out and they're checking your teeth. You know
That's a
one of
good
those
one.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can
That
just
would've-
shove glizzies in.
That is the start of the fucking thing,
Oh,
the video. You can just shove glizzies in.
No,
Mate, you should have seen my eyes lit.
Mate,
like,
I saw it. That's why I died because you're like,
Every time you put another one in, it was like,
no, it went a bit far. Like, that's why.
he's like, man, you're shoving them in deep, and then he shoved it in deep.
I don't know how chicks do it, eh?
Oh,
eat sausages.
No, like hit my bloody dangly thing.
My dangly dang.
I was like, oh, this is not okay.
mate, you
Yeah.
thought I went in deep, man.
That was
You
rough.
did.
Well, since
you kind
Chris
of had
lost
to.
the challenge,
I'm getting cream
insert
pie.
cream pie video here. Chris lost the glizzy challenge
I lost
the other
the
week,
monthly challenge.
and he's about to get
podcast.
pied in the face.
That looks blunted.
Jared, will you do the honours first?
Sorry, mate.
Oh, oh.
Bang.
All right. Hope you loved
Oh
it.
my god, that was rough.
Oh,
Yeah, I bet it was,
That was
mate.
so funny.
Poor
That was
bloke.
funny.
Drenched in
Wanna
cream
die.
pie.
Gosh. It'll also be on our Instagram. We'll put it up.
Absolutely.
Oh, mate. That was such a rough challenge.
Mate,
Well,
I don't know who thought of that, but you need help.
it wasn't. No. It wasn't me. Kevin Hart actually did that on one of his podcasts. He did like a Zoom podcast,
Yeah.
and he actually did a challenge between a few of his other
Him and
friends.
Dwayne.
No. He
That'd have been
challenged.
funny if
He
him and
didn't
Dwayne
do it.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart didn't do it. But he challenged a few of these other people who were on the Zoom like podcast kind of thing to do the challenge.
Yeah.
And the wives, I'm pretty sure it was the wives, stuffed them in their husband's mouth. So, yeah, rough.
Jesus.
I'm
Nah,
out.
that was so
Well,
funny.
there you go. There's the challenge.
There's
for
the monthly challenge.
there's the monthly
There's
challenge.
going to be another one on the next month.
Oh, mate, I can just feel them like poking into the back of my gums still.
I can say I can feel it like behind this tooth.
Yeah.
Got
but I-
PTSD.
Well,
from
you
that.
actually ate it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did it taste good?
They were pretty damn good sausages. Not gonna lie.
All right.
Your sister,
Wow.
your sister was
hate
spot on.
sausages.
So,
I cooked
I
them.
feel like the ones like maybe. Oh, we should try it. Like next, we should have done the Charlie Bunny challenge. That would have been cracking. Yeah, for sure. So,
Would have been mint.
well,
Well,
what have
do you
got
want
there?
to? So we've got a new tradition we're going to implement as of now. I'm going to finish the joke. You idiot.
You finished the joke.
I'm gonna finish the joke, and you
idiot.
have to guess what the question was.
He's going to finish the episode with a dad joke. He
Yes.
starts with I was today years
Oh.
old, and he's finishing with a dad
That's
joke.
what I
But-
was trying to say.
No, let's do that and let's pass it around each week.
Yeah, that's
Each
good.
week.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Let's
True.
do
Oh,
it.
but it's my book.
Not
Mate,
anymore.
well, fuck your book. All right.
Hey.
I'm going to bring my own book,
It's all right, mate.
Master Chef book.
We're not actually, he's not going to violate you like that.
Master Chef book.
How to make ravioli.
How to make
Mate.
ravioli.
You don't.
You just
Hey,
buy it.
ravioli's so good. Leave it alone.
Nah, carby all day.
Oh, you want to hear a funny joke?
Nah.
No, wait. This is just like a different one. This is not in the book. This is not the book
Oh,
one.
God. I want the book one.
I just thought Jared would find it funny since he's a Volkswagen man. It's a Volkswagen joke. You may have heard it before.
Better be better than the fish one.
What did
gonna
the
be like-
Volkswagen say when it got bogged in the sand?
That's-
Amarok. Get it?
dude. You said it very fast, but
Stick to the book.
Yeah,
What did the Volkswagen say when it got bogged in the sand?
I am a rock.
No, it just says Amarok.
Am a rock.
Because it's a rock. Because it's bogged in the sand.
You
Idiot.
always have to explain.
Anyway,
what the joke
I
means.
thought that was funny. Okay, time to end the podcast. Thank you guys very much for coming.
Hope you enjoyed the Glizzy special.
But we're not done yet. Please like, comment, subscribe. We much appreciate it.
Rate
Please
us.
rate us 5 stars on the Spotify.
Post notifications. You know the drill.
Just just throw us a follow on Instagram and maybe YouTube. Just helps us out.
Oh, yeah. And also,
What?
boys, YouTube. First milestone.
We capped
We've
100
hit triple
subs.
digits for the
Yep.
333 podcast.
100 subs.
That's actually
100
so gnarly.
105.
Honestly, like people look watching, going, "Oh, I mean, like,
Look at
if you
us.
look at like other people, Mr. Beast is like 100 million." I'm like, "Shut up! I'm not Mr. Beast. This is very, very fun for me.
This
Thank
is
you
it.
very much.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
guys
much.
Yes,
to
we
everyone that's
appreciate it.
watching. We actually do really appreciate it. That's actually made us very happy. Thank you very much. You're putting goodness. You're spreading goodness around the world into our lives. It's making us happy. We're making you happy with this fun content.
And tell your
So,
friends. Tell your
around
family,
the world.
Tell your mum. Tell your
It's
grandma.
Tell your grandma
The,
that you want to see glizzies in the mouth.
don't tell her that. Don't tell her that.
Okay.
Don't tell her that.
Sorry.
All right, let's go.
Hit us,
I'm ready
brother.
to hear this.
Wouldn't
Hit
you
it.
think Chris Orr would be able to fit the most glitzies? Because Chris Orr.
I like looked at Chris and
Chris
I
Orr.
did say, I was like, I reckon this man will surprise me with how many he can fit in his mouth.
Nah.
That's the gayest sentence.
And you were wrong, my friend.
If it was a titty though.
That whole thing. I mean, just
Okay,
get
guys.
Hit us.
It's the end of the podcast.
it is.
You know what that means. As of now.
Signing out.
Getting,
It's finishing it up with a joke. It's like a bedtime story when you were
I was
younger.
going to say, it feels like a bedtime story.
Putting you to bed. So, what's the difference between a sweet potato fresh out of the oven and a pig thrown off the balcony? One is a heated yam and the other is a yeeted yam.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. We
See you guys. Thanks
See
for
yous.
coming. We'll catch you next week.
Absolutely.